Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Reckling Park on the campus of Rice University here in Houston, Texas. I'm Joe Hollier, and welcome to Vype Sports Live. We get set to bring you the regional finals between the Friendswood Mustangs and the Lake Creek Lions. Friendswood has reached the regional finals now 2 years in a row. A pretty spectacular feat in itself, losing last year to eventual state champion Barbers Hill, and they will try to take 2 games from Lake Creek here to move on to the state playoffs for only the second time in school history. Friendswood comes into tonight's game with a record of 27-1. They were 13-3 in district play as they won the 22 5A district, and they will be facing Lake Creek, the 25A district winners. Creek overall is 28-5 and 12-2 in district play. Friendswood has swept the first 4 rounds of the playoffs. They swept Nederland 2-0. They swept Waltrip 2-0. They swept Crosby 2-0, and then they took 2 from Brenham to get here to this game against Lake Creek. Creek has gone 7-1 in the playoffs. They beat Magnolia West 2-0. They did a 1-game playoff against Austin McCullum and won that game. And then they won a 3-game series with Magnolia. And then just most recently, they took down the underdog Milby Buffaloes, who made it to the semifinals. Pretty interesting to see Milby go that far, but Lake Creek took them down. And this is our matchup tonight. 2 very good, well-balanced teams, well-coached. And we'll send it down to the PA announcer for the announcement for the players of tonight's game. Well, apologies for the introductions to the Friendswood players. The PA announcer obviously didn't know the names of some of the kids. Butchered quite a few of the names, so I'll go over it for you. Leading off is your catcher, number 1, Dylan Maxey, followed by Reed South playing shortstop. Boots Landry will hit third and play first base. Dane Perry will DH and hit cleanup. Ty Brantley will hit fifth and play center field. Colin Goolsby hitting in the 6th hole, playing second base. Aiden Piercy will be in the 7th hole, playing third base. Tatum Black hitting 8th, playing right field. And then Kyle Lockhart will bat 9th and play left field. Leading off for the Lions tonight, Jaron Linus, the second baseman. He'll be followed by James Kennedy, the right fielder, and then the DH, Ethan Davis. Jacob Rogers on the mound tonight. Rogers this year, 63 innings pitched. He's 6-3 overall. He has walked 29 batters and struck out 79 with a 1.778 ERA. Now, all those are great numbers. They do pale in comparison to what Rogers put up last year. Last year, he ended up throwing 69 innings, including a regional final game. He was 9-1 overall. 21 walks and 90 strikeouts with a sub-1 ERA, .505 ERA from 2021 Jacob Rogers, and he faces a very talented Lake Creek lineup here tonight in Game 1. Here's Jaron Linus, the second baseman, hits left. The Lake Creek is in baby blue uniforms. Pitches up for ball 1. Mustangs are in their royal blue tops with white pants and blue socks. Second pitch also up, so you can see the adrenaline flowing here in the regional finals. Each game gets a little bit tighter. Here's the 2-0 from Rogers. Swinging, fouling straight back. Got a good fastball, but unable to do anything with it. It's 2-1. Looks like Mustangs have won the crowd numbers. Lake Creek out of Montgomery County. Ball high, and it's 3-1 to the leadoff, Jaron Linus. Takes ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk from Rogers. Again, very uncharacteristic season for Rogers. He's walked more than he did last year. And leadoff walks are a killer in high school baseball. We're at the beautiful Reckling Park at Rice University. Tries to bunt, late getting around, and it's strike 1. Texan Live is here doing video. We are the only broadcast that is not charging tonight, but we did not get the video rights, so it's audio only. And thank our QA real quick, Shane Schlowinski, back in the studio. Thanks, Shane. Let's see, we have a lot of it. Suna Venkat was a big help tonight. She's the one that handles all the graphics that you see. Fouled off again. Good pitch on the outside corner. Taken for a ball, and it's 1-2. Like a good slider from Rogers. Could have gotten a call, didn't though. Short lead at first. This ball's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to James Kennedy. Runner on first, nobody out. We are just underway here in the top of the first. Rogers checks the runner. Curveball up in the zone. Kennedy tried to hold up his swing, couldn't do it. 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Rogers, and there's 1 away. No Cade Lightco tonight, folks. Cade is in South Dakota. His wife and daughter are here. Cade had to go out of town. He's going to be out of town for quite a while, actually, so will not be here for any of the games here at Rice. But hopefully you're able to listen in, Cade, wherever you are in Deadwood, South Dakota. Good pitch there. No call. Wow. 2-0. Rogers looking at his dugout. I want to know exactly where that was. 4 umpires for tonight's game. 1 at every base. This ball's fouled out of play. The 2-0. Two and 1. This ball's ripped up the middle for a base hit. And is he going to go try it first or third? Nope, he won't. Be cut off by South. So runners at first and second now. Here's Samson Pugh, the third baseman. He's the cleanup hitter. Maxey heads out to the mound to talk to Rogers. Yeah, they want to face Pugh. Saw him in warm-ups, and he was really good at going the other way. Hits right-handed. Got a little bit of an open stance in the batter's box. Rogers resets, and so does Pugh. 2 on, 1 out. Rogers needs a ground ball. First pitch in there of a called strike. Short leads by the base runners. Back pick at second base. Just got in ahead of the tag. South put a good tag on him. And Maxey showing off the arm early. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Good block by Maxey. Can't get it now. Fires down to third base. The throw is on the money. And the call is safe. Wow. The umpire was right there. It is a bang-bang play. Looked like all Piercy had to do was catch the ball. And Aiden's pleading his case. So now second and third with 1 out. And a 2-1 count. Not sure that was the right call, but that's the one that was made. Swinging and missing, and it's 2-2. A walk, a strikeout, and a single. This pitch, did he go? No, he said he didn't. And it's 3-2. So no calls going the Mustangs' way thus far. Rogers sets, winds, and delivers. Slow breaking ball, lifted to right field. It should get a run home. Uh-oh, it's carrying way back. Tatum finally makes the catch. And Lake Creek with the early lead. Like I said, leadoff walks are a killer, folks. Here's Ethan Uribe, the first baseman. Two away, runner at third. Ground ball to short. Tough play for Reed South. Throws across his body. What a play by South! So South saves a run by going into the hole at short and throwing a strike across to Landry. And the 6-3 will end the first inning, but Lake Creek jumps out on top, 1-0. We'll take a break and be back with the bottom half of the first right after this. You are listening to Vype Sports Live.
Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Hey everybody, Joe Hollier back live here at Reckling Park, Rice University. Dylan Maxey is going to lead it off for the Mustangs. Mustangs down 1-0. Maxey on the season hitting .470 overall, hitting .586 in the playoffs. This season, Maxey has broken the single-season record for doubles and number of hits. Takes a fastball off the plate for ball one. Good velocity from the left-hander, Shane Sadeo. And that pitch is way off the plate, 2-0. So both pitchers a little amped up here in their regional final start. Let's see if Maxey's swinging 2-0 here. Ball three high. So a 3-0 count to the dangerous Dylan Maxey. This pitch way up. And Maxey takes a 4-pitch walk. Brings up the shortstop, Reed South. South, 316 overall, 370 in the playoffs. All of Reed's numbers have gone up. Third baseman in on the grass, expecting a bunt here. Again, a left-handed pitcher. Snap throw over to pick off Dylan. Maxey back. And you don't see these baby blue uniforms very often. Maxey with a pretty good lead. Pitch up for ball five. 5 pitches in a row, all up. Kind of surprised nobody's gone out to talk to Sadeo yet. You hear the Friendswood clan asking for ball 6. And there it is. Now the catcher and shortstop come in to talk to Sadeo. I expect the ball 7 chant to start here shortly as the Friendswood student body is right behind the Mustangs dugout. And there's a good 40, 50 kids, I guess, filling up that area. And there they go. Ball 7, ball 7. This pitch is down, but called a strike. I mean, it was way down. 2 balls, 1 strike to South. Reed has not shown bunt. Now he does. Gets down to Beauty. Back to the pitcher. You're going to have to hurry to get Maxey. And they do get Dillon at second base. Maxey went into second base hard, but it was bunted too hard right back at the pitcher. And so the sacrifice does not work. Brings up Landry. Curveball off the plate for ball 1. So Mustangs unable to get the runner to second base safely. And it's little things like that that will add up in a baseball game. Pitch is called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Boots Landry. This ball hit hammered hard, right field, going back to the wall, looking up. It is caught on the warning track. South will have to retreat all the way back to first base. And Boots Landry gave that one a ride. And James Kennedy, the right fielder, ran it down right on the warning track, and there's 2 away. Here's the freshman, Dane Perry. Perry 260 overall. He gets plunked on the back of the leg, and man, that hurts. He may have got him in the ankle. As Perry drops hard to the ground, he's still down. Trainer comes out to see. I don't know if he got turned all the way around or not. I hope he did. So it got flesh, but he's acting like it got bone. So a little bit of wildness here from Sadeo as Perry gets hit by a pitch, as a walk and a hit by pitch. He puts runners at first and second. Perry is up and trying to walk it off now. And if you're wondering, folks, they're not trying to hit Dane Perry there. Perry's hitting 167 in the playoffs. So, if you were going to throw at somebody to try and get them off the plate, it'd be probably Boots Landry or Maxey or Colin Goolsby, who have just been tearing it up here in the playoffs. Actually, Piercy and Black also having good playoff runs. Here's Brantley, 273 overall, 250 in the playoffs. One of the few Mustangs whose average is a little bit lower. First and second, 2 outs. Brantley lifts one, plenty of room out there in left field. Center fielder now calls him off, and that'll end the inning. So Mustangs with a couple of base runners, but no base hits in the inning. And through 1, it's Lake Creek 1, Friendswood nothing. Back after this, you're listening to Vype Sports Live.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. A referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Here's Blake Brown, the shortstop. He will lead it off for Lake Creek here in the top of the second. It'll be Blake Brown, Sam Lee, and Luke Ekdahl due up. First pitch from Rogers is in there for a called strike. Aunt Tina is listening in from Arizona. Hello, Aunt Tina. Aunt Courtney is at work, but also listening in. 2 quick strikes from Rogers. If you're listening in, text 832-571-8291. And it's a 3-pitch strikeout of Blake Brown. Second strikeout for Rogers. It'll bring up the center fielder, Sam Lee.
Center fielder number 2, Sam Lee.
This ball's ripped into left field, and Lockhart will take it on a 1-hop. First pitch swinging from Sam Lee, and it's the second hit of the game against Rogers. Here's Luke Ekdahl, the left fielder.
Number 13, Luke Ekdahl.
Cade texts in, good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3-pitch strikeout. Yeah, I miss you, buddy. This ball hit hard to center field. On his horse is Brantley, and he will run it down. Wow. Again, first pitch swinging. And there's 2 away. Reckling a big park. Lots of room out there in the outfield. Here's Shane Sadeo, the pitcher, batting left-handed. So pitcher against pitcher here. The runner on first and 2 outs. Pitch is up for a ball despite Sadeo being 6'3". And there's a called strike. It's 1-1. Yeah, Rogers could use a quick inning here after laboring a little bit in the first. Hit hard and through the hole on the left side between Piercy and South, and there's 2 on for Jerron Linus. Linus walked and scored in the first inning. So Rogers struck out the first batter he faced, and then a single, fly out, and a single. And the Lake Creek Lions are threatening again. Curveball grounded. Goolsby flipped to South. Man, Colin Goolsby has just taken over second base. He looks so good over there. So the 4-6 will end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits and 2 men left on base. We're through 1.5. Mustangs coming to bat. It'll be Goolsby, Piercy, and Black. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, welcome back. Bottom two, it'll be Goolsby, Piercy, and Black. Colin Goolsby just ended the last at bat for Lake Creek. Will lead it off. He's hitting .273 overall, but he's hitting .417 in the playoffs. Goolsby with 16 RBIs on the year.
Number 7, Colin Goolsby.
I'm telling you, Goolsby has been a big catalyst for this Mustang team as he has rejuvenated the back half of this lineup. Takes ball one. And this is one of the best pitchers we've seen in the playoffs. I'm just can tell you that right now. Maybe the first left-hander we saw in Niederland was probably the second best guy, and then I would say this is the best guy we have faced. Good velocity, good movement, hitting his corners. This ball lifted center field. Easy play for the center fielder. And there's one away. So 3 fly ball outs thus far for the Mustangs. It'll bring up Piercy. Here's another guy that's been tearing it up in the playoffs. 304 overall and 471 in the playoffs. Piercy has scored 15 runs and he has 15 walks on the season, so he knows the strike zone. Pitch was up but called a strike. Down and in for a ball, and it's 1-1. Lifted right side, easy play for the second baseman, another little pop-up, and there's 2 away. Here's Tatum Black, the right fielder. Tatum, 350 overall, and he's hitting .500 in the playoffs. Tatum has 28 hits, 19 runs, and 12 walks on the season. And let me tell you, he's going to lay one down here, folks. The third baseman is so far back. But he didn't get a pitch to do it on. Showed it. And now the third baseman is back even with the bag. But I mean, that had the pitch been a strike, Tatum could have walked to first base as good as he lays it down. Third baseman now even with the bag. Tatum takes ball 2. Lockhart is on deck should Black reach. 3-0. Did see Grandpa Black walking around here. He made the trip. I'm sure Dad Kenny is here as well. Oh, Tatum thought he had a 4-pitch walk. It's 3-1. Oh. Check swing. Appealed the first base umpire. Said he did go around. And it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, payoff pitch, line to the first baseman, and this will end the inning. Tatum did a good job getting a piece of that. Looked like ball 4, but it's probably the best ball hit other than Boots that went to the warning track. So 3 up, 3 down. Lockhart will lead it off for the Mustangs in the third. It'll be Kennedy, Davis, and Pugh due up for Lake Creek. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Leading off top of the third inning for the Lions, the right fielder, number 4, James Kennedy.
Here's the right fielder, James Kennedy. Kennedy struck out his first time up. Fouls Rogers' first offering. It's so weird not having video after doing it all year long with video. That ball is lifted out of play, and it's 0-2. Brantley a little bit to the left of second base out in center field. Otherwise, everybody's straight away on defense. Here's the 0-2 from Rogers. Grounded to South. Stays low to the ground. South fields it on the run. And there's one away. It'll bring up the DH, Ethan Davis. Davis singled last time up. Davis hits from the left side. Wow. Pitch looked outside, it's called a strike. Well, whatever that was, Rogers, I would do that again. Pretty much an unhittable pitch. Lifted, foul, out of play. Maxey will give it a look, but makes it up on the roof here. 2 quick strikes now to Ethan Davis. The 0-2. That pitch, Maxey didn't even get a glove on it. It was so high. Caden Crow listening in. Hey, Caden. That pitch bounces in there, so somewhere in between those 2 pitches, a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's Aunt Gwen from Lake Merval. The 2-2 from Rogers. Off speed, grounded slowly to the right side, foul. A lot of the people that normally text in, I see out here in the stands. There's a big crowd from Friendswood. Swing and a miss. Rogers gets him on a pitch up and out of the zone, and there's 2 away. Here's Samson Pugh. Samson's got the lone RBI of the game. A sac fly back in the first inning that plated Linus. And he takes a first pitch strike from Rogers. Pretty big hole on the right side. Goolsby actually shaded a little more towards second. This ball lifted in the right field. And Tatum Black settling under it, and there's 3 away. So the first 1, 2, 3 inning for Rogers. It's a good one and much needed, as his pitch count was getting up there a little bit. And we are starting to get close to the what I like to call the Mustangs innings. They start to turn it on. It'll be Lockwood, Maxey, and South due up for the Mustangs. We'll take a quick break. Be back after this. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Mustangs still looking for their first hit of the game. Here's Lockhart, 351 on the season and 455 in the playoffs. He has scored 24 runs this season, and he has been a legit number 9 guy, which you want to be just like your leadoff guy. And he has done his job all year long. Swinging, first pitch missing. Sadeo does not have a strikeout yet, but the Mustangs also do not have a hit yet. That pitch way up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maxey waits on deck. Again, 2 very evenly matched teams. Either squad more than capable of winning state this year. Off speed gets Lockhart out in front, and it's 1-2. Both teams with excellent pitching, good defense. Here's the 1-2. And got a piece of it, but the catcher holds on, and Creek has their first strikeout. Here's Maxey. Walked on 4 pitches his first time up. Dillon has a closed batting stance, sitting in the back of the box. Swinging, lining, way out in front. Hits this one off the netting, foul. And it's 0-1. Dillon actually broke the doubles record last year and then broke his own record in doubles this year. Fastball hit off the end of the bat, but right at the left fielder, who literally does not take a step. It was hit right at him. And there's 2 away. Here's South. South 0 for 1 tonight. Takes ball low. South has 37 hits on the year. Grounded left side, slow roller, tough play for the third baseman. He's got to hustle, and he gets Reed by a half step. Just a really nice play by Samson Pugh. And Sadeo has shut down 7 in a row. And Rogers back on the bump. Umpires are talking it over out there in left center field. And again, kind of a subdued crowd. It's been not a lot of action thus far. It's been all about the pitching. But a call that went Lake's way on a throw down from Maxey to third base on a ball that was in the dirt is really the difference of this game right now. Maxey put the throw on the money, and safe was the call. Piercy and the Mustang dugout really believe that they had him at third, but that led to the sac fly by Pew Sampson. It'll be Ethan Uribe, Blake Brown, and Sam Lee coming up for Lake Creek. Uribe hits from the right side. Grounded out to south his first time up. Ball 1 to Uribe. Rogers winds and delivers, fouls this one straight back. It's 1-1. Again, nice Friendswood crowd. Grounded right side, Goolsby. Tough in between hop, plays it nicely, and there's one away. Now this crowd tonight pales in comparison to the crowd that traveled to Texas A&M last year when the Mustangs were 30-0 and going against Barbers Hill. That was a monster crowd. It looked like the town showed up for that game. Curveball in there for a call strike, a beauty. Blake Brown struck out back in the second inning. Rogers has 3 strikeouts thus far. Gas up high, and it's 0-2. Rogers already back on the rubber, waiting on Brown. Brown's asked for time. And here comes Rogers. Got a piece of it. Stay alive. It's still 0-2. Wind is, it's a light breeze blowing left to right, more towards right field than anything. Flags out in left field. Ground ball, backhanded by South. Low throw, Boots can't come up with it. And Maxey is out in short right field, backing up the play and keeps the runner from advancing. It'll be an error on South. Reed made a nice pickup and just pulled Boots wide of the bag. So another Mustang miscue. It's the first error of the game. But instead of 2 outs and nobody on, now we have 1 out and 1 on. Another breaking ball. It's a good one for a call strike. Here's Sam Lee, the center fielder, who singled his last at bat. Throw over. Ooh, he was leaning a little bit. Lake Creek may have a hit and run on here. They throw over again. It's a nice thing about having Maxie the catcher. People don't run that often. It's usually a hit and run if they do. Good block by Dylan there. 1 ball, 1 strike. This ball line down the right field line, foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Friendswood just coming off their graduation last weekend. I know a lot of the guys hit it up down in Galveston. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball fouled away. So Lake Creek doing a good job extending at bats here, making Rogers throw more pitchings. One out, 1 on. We are in the top of the 4th. I apologize for not getting that changed in time. Pitch off the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sam Lee. There goes the runner. Lining down for a base hit. Runners will be at first and third. The throw comes back in to Goolsby. And it was a good time to send the runner. A lot of faith in head coach Jeremy Schramm showed a lot of faith in Sam Lee putting that ball in play. And it's a very nice hit and run. Well executed. It's Lee's 2nd hit of the game. And here's the left fielder, Luke Ekdahl. Flew out to center his first time up. Breaking pitch and therefore strike. Rogers' breaking ball has been a good one tonight. Here's the 0-1. In there for a called strike. 0-2 to Ekdahl. Kind of expect Creek to try something here. Line to right field. This should get a run home. Tatum on the run, though. Catches up near the line. Here's the throw home to Maxey. It's going to be close. They got him! Tatum with a hose from right field. And Maxey with the tag. And the 9-2 double play will end the inning. No runs on 1 hit from Lake Creek, and the score stays 1-0. Mustangs coming up. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Welcome back to Reckoning Park. I'm Joe Hollier. And Boots Landry set to lead it off for the Mustangs. Boots 0 for 1 tonight. Hit one to the warning track his first time up, though. 42 RBIs on the season. He leads the team in RBIs. Swinging and missing. Strike one. The pitch was up in the zone. Here's the 0-1. That's off the plate. It's 1-1. Boots guessing on a fastball. Got it, but it was way up in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Landry. Got a pitch to hit there and swung through it. 1-2. Tadeo moving his pitch locations extremely well. Landry just gets a piece of that one. Dane Perry on deck. Perry got hit by a pitch his first time up. Again, not too shabby calling the game here from Rice University in the press box. Grounded up the middle. Big hop. Tough play for the second baseman. Fields it nicely, though. And they get Boots by a step. So the no-hitter still intact for Tadeo. That's right. I said it. No-hitter. Perfectly all right to say it when you try to break one up. Here's Perry. Curveball just missing. Dane pretty much a pull hitter this year. Fouls this one straight back, and it's 1-1. Ball did not come back. Center fielder very shallow for Dane, and he fouls this one. This is a tad late on that swing, and it's 1-2. Yeah, Mustang crowd definitely outnumbers the Lake Creek crew here tonight. Dane fouls off another pitch, stays alive. Bam Hollier runs out some baseballs. See, home plate umpire. I hope there's a couple of hits in some of those. Yeah, we're one of the few tickets left in town, folks. Only 8 teams left in Region 3 5A, and Friendswood's one of them. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. People know us. Here's the 1-2. Hammer through the left side! And the Mustangs with their first hit of the game, and it comes from an unlikely source. Dane Perry, who has really struggled here in the playoffs. But give Coach Bam a little credit bringing out a baseball that had a hit in it. Here's Ty Brantley. Brantley flew out his first time up. Throw over, gets away. Perry will head to second base, and he'll be there safely, standing up. So a miscue by Tadeo. And it'll be the first error for Lake Creek, but more importantly, it puts a runner in scoring position for Brantley. Pitch off the plate for ball 1. swinging and missing. Yeah, that's how you break up a no-hitter, folks. You just start talking about it. So, Cade texted in and said, nice media jinx. Now, not like Brad Maxey, who jinxed us when Toomas had a not only no-hitter but a perfect game going. Brad, the brother of Doug Maxey. Of course, his kids don't go to Friendswood. At least not yet. I'm working on that. Pitch down and in. It's 2-2. Brandon with a chance to tie this game up. The 2-2. Curveball just got a piece of it to stay alive. A slow breaking ball on the outside portion of the plate. Here's the 2-2 from Sadeo. Lined up the middle. Oh, it's on the ground. No catch. No catch. Hold on. Now they're saying the throw to first base pulled the runner off. An out call was made. Moore is talking to the umpire. And now Corey is out of the dugout. It should have been first and third and one out. And there is no appeal here. So another call goes against Friendswood. That's the third one this game. It was nearly a double play as the second baseman almost came up with that ball in the air. And now Perry 90 feet away as Goolsby takes a ball down in the dirt for ball one. Goolsby, Piercy, and Black have had a resurgence. Goolsby takes a strike on the inside portion of the plate, and it's 1-1. Pretty good pitch there by Sadeo. Here's the 1-1 curveball. That stays up, and it's 2-1. Goolsby choking up. Nope, he's back on the end of that bat. A pitch down and away. It's 3-1. Kind of surprised they didn't ask home plate umpire, who probably had a better view of him being pulled off. Travis Moore was down there. That pitch is in there for a called strike, and the count's full. Goolsby taking all the way. Mustangs finally get a hit and a base runner to third. The payoff pitch. Line foul down the right field line. We'll reset and do it again. Here's the payoff pitch. Foul back. Goolsby stays alive. Piercy on deck. Three balls, two strikes, two outs, runner on third. And Goolsby asked for time. And Sadeo took a long time coming to the plate. And we're set again. Again, Sadeo waits a long time. This pitch down for ball 4. Wow, that was close. Brings up Piercy. 304 overall, 471 in the playoffs. Mustangs now with runners at first and third. They have done a double steal before. Corey has been aggressive in these situations. They almost got him. Picked off at first. Goolsby just getting back in. As a snap throw from Sadeo. It's a nice one. Goolsby out again with a big lead. Pitch down for ball 1 to Piercy. Tatum Black on deck. Mustangs trying to tie this game up. Throw over. Goolsby leaning a little bit that time. He's back safely though. Now step back. Delivers to Piercy. Ball gets away. Perry thought about coming home. Unable to do so though, but it does allow the runner to get to second base. Goolsby will head down there. Now it's second and third with 2 outs and a 2-0 count to Aiden Piercy. Yeah, Dane would have been out, folks, had he tried to score. Ball did not get that far away from home plate. And as aggressive as that young man is, Corey was able to reel him back into third base. All right, 2-0 pitch to Piercy. Swinging, lining, foul down the right field line. And looked like a balk, and Corey's upset about it. The windup and the pitch. That part is up, and it's 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Sadeo trying to do anything to keep the hitters off balance here. Mixing up his tempo from delivery. Long look in again. And it's ball 4 to Piercy. Bases are loaded. Bases full of Mustangs here in the bottom of the 4th. Goolsby at second, Perry at third, Piercy at first. Tatum Black looking at ball 1 as the Friendswood Mustangs chant group behind the dugout are all on their feet now and getting very vocal. Dane bluffs a run. Here's the 1-0. That pitch is up for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Perry again being a menace over there. That pitch called a strike. Looked up. Good job by the catcher framing that one a little bit better. Two-one to Tatum Black. That's down. 3-1. Nowhere close. Now you can hear Friendswood fans getting into it. They're trying to tie this game up. Got to come in with a strike here. 3-1. And it's ball 4. Tatum Black with an RBI walk. And the Mustangs have tied it. And Jeremy Schramm out to talk to his pitcher as the whole infield comes in now to the mound. It'll be a official mound visit. And Travis Moore coming all the way over to talk to his hitters. It'll be Kyle Lockhart. And Tatum is talking to him. Lockhart with a chance to put the Mustangs in front. Well, here's Kyle Locke as he got introduced at the start of the game, but you know him as Kyle Lockhart. Mustangs looking for their second hit of the game and their second run. Oh, there's a balk. He did. They got him that time. Goolsby comes across as he flinched. The Mustang runners being very aggressive. And the Mustangs take a lead on a walk and a balk. Piercy will head to third. Tatum down to second. And that pitch almost got by the catcher. Sadeo showing some nerves here. As the Mustangs have rallied for 2 runs on 1 hit. Line, base hit to left field. 1 run will score. That will hold the runner at third. It's an RBI single for Lockhart. And it's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Dylan Maxey. And looks like they're going to pitch to Maxey with runners on the corner. First pitch to Dylan, down low for ball 1. Big gap in right center. And that pitch misses. It's 2-0. Oh, Maxey's sitting on a 2-0 pitch here. It's been a while since I've seen him hit one down the left field line for a double. Swings through the 2-0 pitch. That pitch is up. And Maxey went after it. Shook his head as soon as he did it, though. Helps Adeo out just a little bit. Instead of 3-0, now it's 2-1. Breaking pitch down. It's 3-1. Again, Tadeo not giving Maxey the same look. But Dylan has shown pretty good patience this at bat. Has a 3-1 count here. Your pitch only, Maxey. That pitch is way off for ball 4. Second walk of the game for Dylan Maxey. And that, I think, was by design. There's really no reason to pitch to Dylan in that situation. And here comes another visit. That might be it for Sadeo here in the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs across for the Mustangs. And yep, that's going to be it. So Sadeo heads out. And we'll get the right-hander. Cade, let's go! I'm so glad you're able to get the broadcast where you are, Cade. See, folks, if Cade was here, you'd know a pitch count on that guy. Okay, well, let's see. This is Bryce Pikowski. So Bryce Pikowski will take over. I think it's Pikowski. Regardless, not an easy name to say. But y'all can say what you want, but man, I know how to break up a no-hitter. Bases loaded for Reed South. Reed 0 for 2 tonight. Chance to break this game wide open as he will step in against Piskovsky. There's a V in there somewhere, folks. Piskovsky's first pitch to South is off the plate for ball 1. Reed taking all the way. Two outs, runners will be going on anything. That pitch gets by the catcher. Here comes another run. He'll score. Tatum Black scoots in from third base. And everybody moves up as that one got by the catcher. And it's 2-0 to South. (4-1) Mustangs. And keep in mind, there was a very controversial call at first base that did not go the Mustangs' way. They have missed a couple of balks in this game. Corey Benavides pointed it out to him. They caught it the second time. South takes a pretty good pitch. Not sure that's one he wanted to swing at. It's 2-1. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. South with a 2-1 count. That pitch down and in for ball 3. It's 3-1. And Boots Landry, who started this inning with a ground out, is on deck. Line foul down the right field line. It's 3-2. I like it. South up there hacking, not looking for a walk, trying to plate some runs. His dad, fresh off the boat from Nigeria after mining for diamonds, lifted right center field, hit pretty well, but lots of room out there, and the center fielder will run it down for out number 3. But the Mustangs put up a 4 spot. And Rogers hurriedly back out on the mound. We'll take a quick break. It is 4-1 Friendswood. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Surprise visit for my youngest, Gunnar Hollier, and his daughter, Eleanor. As we head to the top of the 5th, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard to short. Reed on the run. Throws across and will get him. And there's 1 away. Here's Jaron Linus, the second baseman. Little Eleanor's getting in that toddler stage. Can't take your eyes off of her. The brother of Bam Hollier, 2013 Friendswood graduate. Curveball grounded right side. Tough play for Goolsby. He ranges over, makes a nice play, and there's 2 away. Here's James Kennedy, the right fielder, 0 for 2. Rogers pitch in there for a called strike. Curveball lifted, infield fly, and it will be Goolsby. A quick inning for Rogers. And that is what you love to see, folks. A 1-2-3 5th inning. And we will head to the bottom half to try to add to this lead. 4-1 Mustangs through 4.5. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question: so where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer: high school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
You know, of everything that's happened here tonight, one of the most amazing things, I don't think it's happened this season yet until tonight, was Dylan Maxey walked twice. I've been begging that kid to walk more. All right, bottom 5. Here we go.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, first baseman number 25, Boots Landry.
Boots Landry will lead it off. He's 0 for 2. And the man who broke up the no-hitter, and honestly it's been just not only a spark plug but a lifesaver on the mound, and has done anything anybody's asked of him, is Dane Perry, and he waits on deck. Perry had to play right field when Tatum Black was ineligible for a game, and he was tossed out of the game there at Crosby. 2 balls, no strikes to Boots Landry. This ball hit pretty good, but up in the air. And under it is the right fielder. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's Perry.
Now batting number 6, Dane Perry.
Been on base twice, was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Singled and scored in the 4th. Lines one foul down the right field line. Took time, a little bit of time to get the ball in. It ricocheted off a pole down there and skittered across the field. That's good. It gives Rogers a little more rest. Good pitch. 0-2 to Perry. Ball had a lot of movement on it. Oh, there's a Brian Mavis sighting. He's out of the dugout. Hit hard left side and the hard through. Perry with his second base hit of the game. And this inning is starting to shape up a little bit like last inning. Here's Brantley. Brantley 0 for 2. Flew out and grounded out. Again, very questionable whether he was actually out. It looked like the first baseman pulled his foot off the bag, but he was called out nonetheless. Perry with a decent lead. Line and down for a base hit. Back up the middle in his back-to-back hits with one away. And it's been this bottom half of the lineup that has been doing it for the Mustangs here this evening. Here's Goolsby. Perry, Goolsby, Piercy, and Black all scoring in the 4th inning. Mustangs have now evened the hits up 4 apiece. A pitch way off the plate for ball 1. 4 hits, 1 run for the Lions. And 4 hits, 4 runs for the Mustangs. And there's former coach and principal Mark Griffon in the dugout. Ball, got under it, popped up left side. Long run for the shortstop, and he won't get it. Lands in foul territory. He called off the third baseman. Probably had the best angle at it, but it definitely gives Goolsby some life. Not an easy play, especially in this dusk that we have here. It's a not a dark sky yet. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on for the Mustangs. Runners at first and second. Ball lifted to right field. Hit pretty well. Going back to the bag is Perry to tag. He shows tag, but then does not go. I think he probably could have made it.
Now batting third baseman, number 10, Aiden Pearson.
2 outs, 2 on for Aiden Piercy. Goolsby talking to Piercy as he heads to the dugout. Give him a little advice on this new pitcher. Again, first time all these guys have seen this pitcher. A little slurve for ball 1. Bryce Pekovsky trying to keep the Mustangs in check. Foul straight back, and it's 1-1. Perry needs to get a better second lead out there if he's going to try and score on a base hit. His secondary lead so far, there he goes. Looped down the right field line, but foul. That may have hit somebody down there. There's a thing down the right field line called the Owl's Roost. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit to left field and right at the left fielder, unfortunately. So a couple of sharp hit balls, but Mustangs will come up empty here in the 5th inning. But it did give Rogers a little bit of rest before he heads back out. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
Well, Cade, you'd be happy to know that nobody else has a pitch count on Rogers either. As I just went from booth to booth, I guess they all were counting on you. It's the first pitch strike. This bounces away. It's 1-1. This is Ethan Davis, the DH, batting from the left side. Breaking ball in there, beauty. Strike 2. The 1-2 from Rogers. Pitch way up. It's 2-2. Well, has been Rogers' sign in the past that he was starting to get tired. He started missing up. This ball fouled down the left field line. Ethan Davis is 1 for 2, singled in the first. Fouls this one back. Count stays 2-2. Couple of young coaches out here. I think Rogers is somewhere around 65, 66 pitches. Line to center field, but right at Brantley. So a little bit of payback there. Sharply hit ball, but right at a fielder, and there's one away. Here's Samson Pugh. He has the lone RBI for Lake Creek. Tony Givens listening live from Brenham. Hey, Tony. Curveball stays up for ball one. Richard Covington and from Goldthwaite. Ball popped up, should stay in the play. Boots Landry coming in, will make the catch, calls off Rogers, and there's two away. Covington excited, hoping the Mustangs make it up to Round Rock. As does everybody else, my man. Ty's grandparents were listening on their way home from Ty's graduation. Pitch off the plate for ball one. Kate Aunt Tina said she misses you. Not as much as me, but still counts. Foul down the right side. Boots giving it a look, but he'll run out of real estate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded hard and just foul, but Boots was all over it. I wish that had stayed fair. And all the way from South Dakota, Aunt Tina, you get a thank you from Cade. Pretty cool. Got folks in Arizona, South Dakota. I'm not sure where Ty's grandparents are driving. Swing and a miss. Rogers with another 3 up, 3 down as he cruises through the 6th inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs up 4-1, folks. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special. But there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games, too. Like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in Texas. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call, Ralph.
Yeah.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
And Tatum Black will lead it off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 6th. Rogers, according to Tony Hopkins, is at 79 pitches. Oh, Tatum lays down a bunt, but gets it much too much towards the pitcher. And they will get him. Going to bring up Lockhart. Lockhart with a huge RBI single. His last at bat. Takes ball 1. Oh, man. That pitch is off the plate. It's 2-0. On deck is Maxey. That pitch is up, and it's 3-0. Love to see Lockhart reach. Give Maxey a chance to bat with a man on first base. Yeah, 3-0 to Lockhart, and it's down, ball 4. So since the 3rd inning now, the Mustangs have been able to put a couple of runners on in each frame. And here's Dylan Maxey, who has walked twice and lined out hard to left field. Second time seeing this pitcher. Curveball's up for ball 1. Bryce, only advice I can give you, son, is don't fall too far behind in the pitch count to this hitter. Grounded and through the left side. And Maxey will add to his hit total. Two on now for Reed South. South 0 for 3 tonight. And Frederick will come in and run for Maxey. Dylan's talking to Coach Benny. But don't you know I'm the fastest catcher south of the Pecos. Maxey getting high fives from everybody in the dugout. And Maxey will walk out to talk to Boots, who waits on deck. Here's South, 2 on. Shows bunt. Pulls back in time. It's ball 1. Should read bunt for a hit. Oh, now he's going to talk to. Unsure of what he's being asked to do. Corey tells him quickly. So it's an easy exchange. And now the third baseman's coming to talk to the pitcher. I guess they're going to discuss coverage. Should South lay a bunt down? I guess he's going to stay at home no matter what at third. Runners at first and second, one out. South takes strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Two errors in the in the game for the Lions, one for the Mustangs. South grounds one slowly to short. He'll have to hurry to beat it out. They're actually going to get one, and it's Reed at first base. Not sure why they didn't try to get the lead runner. But they didn't. So now there's runners at second and third. Here's Boots Landry. Leads the team in RBIs, 42 on the season. And he's got a couple of ducks on the pond right now with two away. Takes a slow breaking pitch for a called strike. Oh, 1 to Landry. Fastball, tried to frame the corner, couldn't do it. It's 1-1. Boy, a base hit here would really seal this deal for the Mustangs. Pitch is down, and it's 2-1. Last year in this situation, they would have walked Pacheco or Maxey intentionally. And I think the reason they're not doing that right now is Dane Perry's having such a good game. He already has 2 hits, and he's the guy on deck. Line! Oh, snagged by the first baseman. Saved 2 runs as he went up. Ethan Uribe robbing Landry, and that's been kind of the playoffs for Boots. Because even when he hits the ball hard, he's got something else going on against him. But the Mustangs are 3 outs away from taking game 1 in this regional finals, best of 3 series. And it will be Rogers back on the bump. 79 pitches thus far for Rogers, as he has been very efficient here the last few innings. We'll take a quick break. You are listening to Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Leading off top of 7th inning for the Lions, number 7, Blake Brown.
Here's Blake Brown. It'll be Blake Brown, Sam Lee, and Luke Ekdahl due up for the Lions. Mustangs with a quick meeting on the mound. This is where it gets tough, folks. You need 3 outs. And to try and slow your heart rate down and keep your adrenaline in check is not an easy thing to do. Swinging first pitch and fouling it out of play. Would love to see Rogers get this complete game 1 win. That one's fouled almost the identical spot, and it's 0-2. Again, it was Rogers on the bump last year against Barbers Hill when they took their first loss of the entire season. Breaking pitch up. And it was, I just wish they had lost somewhere else along the way. It's number one ranked in the nation, number one ranked everywhere at 30-0. And it just seemed like that loss took a lot out of this team. They fell 2 straight to Barbers Hill, who went on to win state. But here the Mustangs are back for the second year in a row. No Pacheco, no Newkirk, no Winkler. That pitch is up, and it's 2-2. So Rogers starting to miss up in the zone. That is not a good sign. It's a 2-2. Breaking ball, beauty. I mean, frozen. First strikeout looking of the game, and I'm telling you, he has had that curveball all night tonight, and that may have been his best one yet. Here's Sam Lee. This has been the one guy Rogers has struggled with. Sam 2 for 2. Oh, he is due for an out. Grounding foul, left side. Pitch down the dirt. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, he hit him. God dog it. First hit by pitch. And it was a curveball that didn't break. So that puts a runner on for Ekdahl. Pitch is off, and Maxie's going to go out and talk to him. Five hits, 4 runs for the Mustangs. 4 hits, 1 run for the Lions. And Rogers had retired 7 in a row before hitting a batter. This one's lifted to right. And Tatum Black will make the catch, and there's 2 away. Here's Shane Sadeo. 1 for 2. Shane, really it was Shane's wildness that led to that big inning. He had the no-hitter going, and then Dane Perry broke it up in the 4th inning with a single. And then 3 walks, a single, and a 4th walk. Ended up being the in for Zadeo as the Mustangs put up a 4 spot in the 4th. Pitchers now at home plate talking to each other while the coach talks to the home plate umpire about what, I have no idea. But it's taken away from the game a little bit. And now there's going to be a discussion. Not sure what this is about, or what it even could possibly be about. There has, again, all 4 umpires out on the mound talking about something. Maxey, Rogers, and Zadeo. And we are back in business. It's kind of a cheesy thing to do, try to break the momentum of a pitcher. All right, runner on first, 2 outs. Rogers' first pitch, a ball. This pitch in there for a called strike is 1-1. Rogers pitching out of the stretch with a runner on first. Defense straight away. Pitch is down. It's 2-1. Mustangs 1 out away from taking game 1 in this best-of-3 series here in the regional finals. Lifted high to right field. Going back is Tatum. Settling under it. Mustangs take game 1. Rogers being mugged out in front of home plate as the players celebrate, and they will walk across the field and shake the hands of their Lake Creek rivals. And folks, we will be back here for game 2 tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. I am 99.9% sure it'll be Easton Toomas on the bump for the Mustangs. But they've done something they did not do all last year, and that's win a game in the regional finals. Mustangs 1 win away from going to state, folks, as they take game 1 here at Reckling Park, 4-1 over Lake Creek. Cade, sleep good tonight, buddy. And for everybody that texted in, I really appreciate every single one of you. It's hard for me to get through these games as they become more and more emotional. The good news is I'm not on the mound, but it would help if Cade was here to talk me up off the floor every now and then. But that's going to do it here from Reckling Park. 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 error for the Mustangs, and 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for Lake Creek. And I'll see everybody tomorrow night. Sleep well, drive safe. Good night, everybody.